that when people say Luffy Guild 5 is overpowered and shit like that, and some people, you know, hate it and shit like that, but I want to talk about this. You think the creator is going to, you think the creator, look at the stuff that we see in Dragon Ball Z, right? In Dragon Ball Z, every time Goku fights like a main villain like Frieza or Cell, you have to be that power scale more to the other people, basically. That's why sometimes when Cell and Frieza, especially the Buu saga too, when Frieza and Cell were kicking the crap out of the other Saiyans, even freaking Vegeta, everyone was just like, we need Goku, and then Goku comes, and that's how you know it was going to be an epic moment and everything like that. Look, there was some complaints too that when Goku became Super Saiyan for the first time, people look at the Guild 5 of that, they'll be like, oh, it's the same moment and stuff like that. And you can't capitalize that moment and recreate it. That's just me. You can't recreate it. Yes, an anime character can have that moment, but it's not going to be as the moment as you see in Dragon Ball when Goku literally turned into Super Saiyan. You know, because that was a moment that would live in infamy in anime and manga history. And I don't think any animators, any animators that are making the manga, I don't think they're trying to like I don't think they even trying to recreate that. Maybe they trying, in my opinion, from what I'm seeing, they're doing their own thing with it. You know, because a lot of these animators were inspired by Dragon Ball, Naruto, One Piece. So everyone that's complaining about all of this stuff really needs to stop, to be quite honest with you, because we're anime fans at the end of the day. And if we're going to complain of like, oh, Goku is more powerful than Luffy, Luffy's more powerful than Goku, then at that point, I don't have to discuss it. You guys know what Toon Force is, right? But then there's other people say he doesn't have Toon Force. But even though the creator literally said the creator was inspired by Tom and Jerry. Look at Tom and Jerry. I'm sorry to tell you that. You know? And I know there's some people that hated it because it probably ruined some moments with Luffy when it was progressing and stuff like that. That could be true. I'm rewatching the series again, so it's going to take a while for me to like confirm that right away. So that's why I just want to mention. I'm not saying that I think it's true or anything like that. No, I just need to rewatch the anime again. I could start where I left off, but I don't remember the episode. You know, when I dropped off a long time ago. Not because I hated it because I dropped off. I just dropped off because there was other things on my mind and other things that I was surrounded with, you know, and then One Piece literally kept going. And I'm like, fuck, don't go. So that's just me as a fan of One Piece. And I'm a fan of Dragon Ball also, you know. And the thing is with the whole, again, going back, with the whole power scaling and stuff like that, it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because literally, guys, I'm going to tell you this right now. There's a video game with all these freaking manga characters together. So if they really want to beat these, if you really, for example, if Goku was really that powerful, then he would destroy everybody in that field, including characters that are not powerful as Goku. So that's how you know they had to either two things. They had to disarm all the anime characters or make them up to the high level as the highest anime character possible. Example, it could be Goku. The reason I mentioned Goku is because Goku is always a great example. I know some people might say that, oh, but, you know, Goku destroys planets and stuff like that. You know, he could destroy planets and shit like that. And I'm over here like, I'm not disagreeing with you. But Luffy can literally in the manga itself, it literally says that he's limited by his imagination. Meaning, the power that he has is limited from his imagination. For example, I can grab this tree and literally make it into a snake and whoop you. That's imagination right there. If Luffy doesn't think about that, then he doesn't do it. You know, it kind of reminds me of, I don't want to say Popeye because I think Popeye is way stronger than Luffy. I mean, I think Luffy is getting to that level, just because the cartoon aspects, basically, because we haven't seen, because a lot of people look at this too. People look at Kaido, because I saw the fight and everything like that, and that fight's great. I love it. But when people saw that fight of Kaido, people were like, okay, so he's too overpowered. Not Kaido, but Luffy, he's too overpowered. And I'm over here looking at my friend, and I'm over here like, I literally tell my friend, I'm like, guys, it's anime. And you do realize the next fighter that Luffy's gonna fight is gonna be way more powerful than Kaido, and most likely way more powerful than Luffy. So maybe we can get Gil 6 or some shit, so he can actually use it if we get Gil 6. I'm just guessing. We might not even get Gil 6. Alright? I'm just saying it. I'm just saying the way I'm looking at it. You know? I'm just saying the way I'm looking at the series. And I'm looking at other series too, when you compare it to how Naruto is with Luffy and Goku and stuff like that. Look, at the end of the day, all these anime characters, in my opinion, they're best friends. I'm sorry. So if anyone is like, oh no, Goku would beat Luffy, or Luffy would beat Naruto, and Naruto would beat this and Goku or some shit like that, I'm over here like, doesn't matter. Because if the creators came out and said like one would beat the other, all of you guys would be pissed off. All of you guys would be pissed off. So why do you think the creators will never say shit like that? Okay? Oh, because they're not stupid. No, they don't do it so you won't freak out. Because all of you guys freak out for little tiny bullshit. People freaked out when Luffy turned into Gil 5. People freaked out when Luffy was just laughing at Kaido, not taking him seriously. Yeah, he shouldn't. I'm sorry. The reason he shouldn't is because he got beaten by Kaido. He died, and then Gil 5 started happening, and he started kicking his ass. Seriously. I've done a lot of research to just know a lot of stuff, to be honest with you. Alright? And without Gil, I'll say this right now, without the live action One Piece and Gil 5, I wouldn't got back to One Piece. Because I've been dying to go back to the series for a while. It's just that I never had not the time, I just never had the opportunity to go back to it, because it probably sounds, it could, well, it just never crossed my path, you know? And then when the live action happened, I was just like, oh, it's crossing my path again. Let's go back to it. Let's go back to the series, you know? So, and I have nothing against people if you love Dragon Ball more, Naruto more, One Piece more. I love all of these anime series equally anyways. And it's not like, to be honest, I know some people will be like, oh, it would be cool if, you know, Naruto fight Goku or Luffy or some shit like that. But I'm gonna hear like, wouldn't it be cool if they worked together? You know how awesome that would be? They'd be literally overpowered. Literally. All of them together fighting a villain will be overpowered. All right, seriously. So if they ever make a crossover one day and they fighting a villain, like in manga and shit like that, right? Guess what? Then we need a villain that's stronger than them. You guys need to think about this, man. Your villains are the most important things in manga, and you guys are not thinking about this shit. Why do you think people love Frieza, and Cell, and Majin Buu? I'm gonna say I love Majin Buu. I like him more than Cell and Frieza, to be honest with you. Oh, you're one of those people. I mean, if you're that type of person, then apparently you can't have different perspectives when it comes to anime or manga. I'm sorry. Apparently you feel that way. You little butthurt. You know? And then going back to the Gil 5, people think it was too ridiculous. I'm like, the creator was paying homage and was inspired by Tom and Jerry, so he grabbed that aspect and put it in One Piece. And if you think that, that type of shit should not be in my anime or manga, then something's terribly wrong with you. You need to look at your life. You really do. It's fucking sad. You mean to tell me the guy that created something, for example, what if Goku had Toon Force? I wouldn't care. Goku, Naruto, I didn't give a fuck. I would have loved for these characters to have like Toon Forces or some shit like that. Do they need it? Some of them don't. And the thing is too, when it comes to Toon Force, basically, or cartoon style, or cartoon style, type of humor and violence, some of these animators watch those stuff, you know, for kind of loud. No one didn't freak out when they put it was a fan thing, you know. It's not really a major thing. But remember that whole picture with Popeye and Goku? I remember that. I remember seeing that picture and I thought it was freaking badass. But you know how some people are. Some people will look at that and be like, no, that can't happen. And then someone's going to be like, oh, Popeye can't beat Goku. I'm like, God turned off the universe and he was still alive. Seriously. Seriously. Does Goku have that power? From who knows, maybe in Super. But I want to say this right now. Didn't everybody hate Super? The reason I say that is because that's a pet peeve of mine. From what I'm seeing from Super, I'm having fun with it. You know, I don't watch a lot of Super, but for what I did watch, I enjoyed myself. I like it. I still have a complaint with Goku being a sorry. I just don't like the way Goku is anymore, man. I really don't. They made him so. I don't want to talk about it. I don't. Because if I do that, I'm going to get into Kingdom Hearts 3 too. I'm not doing that. All right? Because they literally made Sora dumb as hell, like fucking, no, even more dumb than Goku. And I'm like, oh. And the reason they do that is because there's some girls out here that watch anime and manga, and they think that's cute and adorable. I'm saying this right now, some women don't, and I don't think it's cute and adorable. I think it's fucking stupid. All right? I'll say this right now. When my mom was watching the live action one and the anime one, she did complain of like, he keeps laughing, Luffy keeps laughing, he's not taking it seriously. But Luffy never takes things seriously. So when people argued of Luffy not taking the battle seriously with Kaido, the second round, by the way, second round, no one doesn't want to point that out. It's the second round that they fought and he kicked his ass. Jeez, apparently you guys haven't watched the anime series or the manga, because literally he doesn't take nothing serious. For crying out loud, man. There's one episode, literally, when Nami thinks that Luffy destroyed a pet shop and she wants to kill him. And Luffy's like, yeah, like you can ever kill me. He knows how powerful he is. And the thing is too, the reason he knows how powerful he is because the fruit that he ate is literally pure imagination. And the thing is too, look, if you want to complain and argue saying that, oh, but that wasn't established until this happened, and the creator never established it in the beginning. If you have a problem with that, I don't know what to tell you. The creator can't change their mind and put something new to make it fresh and new. But no, you want to destroy everything. That's one of the reasons why people hate Dragon Ball GT and people hate Dragon Ball Super. And most people are like, I don't hate it. Yeah, I know. But when Dragon Ball Super came out, everyone talked shit about it. I still hear people talk shit about it. And I'm only here like, what's wrong with you people? You know? So in my opinion, I think some of these people that are negative to all of this stuff are not anime fans. And some of them have podcasts and all of this shit. And I'm like, you're not an anime fan, dude. You're supposed to have fun with this shit instead of being like, I'm like, if you're taking it serious to the point that it's ruining fandom for other people, then that's your fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Seriously. Because you could talk so much shit about something that you don't like, and then eventually no one doesn't watch it because of your sorry ass. Congratulations. And they could have liked it. They could have liked it more than you did. But you didn't want that because you want someone else to agree with you. It's so fucking stupid. It is. And you don't think I fucking noticed that shit? Look, if you haven't noticed it, that's fine. But I have. And it's fucking stupid. It is. It's stupid. Seriously. You know? I still think Popeye could beat Luffy. I'm saying that right now. Because, again, it goes by Luffy's imagination. So if he can imagine it, then he would do it, of course. For crying out loud, he had an idea of grabbing the lightning, and that's Toon Force, grabbing your environments. He freaking make the ground do whatever he wanted. He grabbed the ground, and Kaido breathed fire, and it countered, it reflected in a way, and went back to Kaido in his mouth, and became all freaking dark particles and everything like that, like the old classic cartoons, you know? Some people might say it's blackface. You see? Still to this day, we still get that, to be honest. No, we don't. Oh, yeah. Okay. What do you think when cartoons blast themselves and you turn into tall? What do you think that's supposed to be? Even though if they don't show the lips, you know? Come on, guys. Come on. Just because they don't show the lips doesn't mean it's still not that. It is. All right. They even show it. They still show it to this day. For kind of low. What is it? I mean, I don't want to get too deep into it because I know how some people are. They'll be like, no, it's not that. I'm like, yes, it is. But you never would think that. It's funny. You won't think that, but you look at a Joopy cartoon and you would think about that. Stupid. I don't know. It's stupid. It really is. It's stupid. You're not thinking straight. I don't know. But I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And tell me more. I know. Yeah, just tell me some stuff and all that. So I'll see you guys and be safe. Sorry.